What is going on, everybody? How you doing today? How you been? I gotta plug my phone in over here. Good lord, how did this get so tangled? Good lord. But we are starting later than usual. You know, life happens. I always say life comes first. We had new pups. I got bit in the face today, but that's okay. It was a puppy. He didn't know any better. God forbid. Sorry, I'm collecting my pistachios that I decided to bring in here. But we are back at it. We are grinding. We are doing our thing. The rest of the crew is playing big time. But I am going to be playing some Lost Relics first. I can finally use the gamble command again. There we go. I planned on doing some cool stuff for the extra metrics, but I didn't have time. Sorry. Let's actually post this in the Lost Relics Discord real quick. Content creators. ANG goes live. Let's do it. Hopefully everybody's doing good today. We're doing our thing. Actually, I have to check where am I going to get the most icons. Bookmark. Worlds Evolved. 17, 18, 18, and can't use my mythic items. That's okay. That's okay. We just got to get rid of those bad boys, and we can move on. What is up, Leica? General X up in the house. How are you guys doing? We have to go to Legendary. I would use Champion of the Enigma, but the Easterly Wind Chaser is my big jam. Let's make a Zigzag. We'll do that one. Maybe we'll do a Starcrawler. No, Easterly Wind Chaser. Still better. What else we got? Our Winds of Ash. Scorn. We're definitely going to use you. Let's use Seal of the Warden. I'll transform into the Warden. Why not? That sounds like a jam. And, oh, there we go. We got GHGG. What is going on? How you been? How you doing? What's going on? So we are not going to join the rest of the crew quite yet. We are going to do some Lost Relics, and then we will join them on chat, because I don't think it works super well doing different games. Some news about the Halloween event. I have no clue. I was the biggest news that I feel like that I know about it is that it's not necessarily on Halloween, which, you know, is what it is. I thought that it would be out by now. I figured on Friday we would be doing a Halloween stream, But they're not doing that quite yet. Wait, what's my, which one do I need to go to? The Moors. Perfect. So we'll do a little bit of that. I will say that we do have a ANG Halloween event that, you know, if the game does not want to provide, we will still answer. We'll be, you know, giving away a bunch of NFTs. We're not going to have as many as we have in the past, but of like Lost Relic NFTs. But we will have a bunch of NFTs, some stuff you guys want. And we will be doing a whole new limited edition set of the Bad Bears collection, which are a specialized collection section that are all about the ANG streamers. I like that, janitor. Every day is basically the Halloween event. Joao, how goes it? How have you been? What you been up to? So what are you guys working on in Lost Relics if you're playing Lost Relics? Are you just grinding skills? Are there specific items that you guys are trying to get? What have you been doing to keep, like, pass the time, I guess, in Lost Relics? I've been setting up where we have a few bigger streamers than we've dealt with that are going to be trying out and doing some play-in streams of Lost Relics that I'll be doing with them, which is pretty cool. We're not doing that tonight, but maybe on Sunday I'll be introducing a new larger streamer to Lost Relics. Which is pretty awesome. I know that there will be a larger influx of the community. We'll take what we can get in our humble, small community for this game. But yes, hopefully we'll have a little bit more of an influx of new players. Oh, just hit level 74. I will take that. Why not? How many of these guys are there? But what is everyone doing for Halloween? Does everybody know about the Halloween pumpkin carving contest through ANG? And get yourself $20 of engine or a crypto of your choice and 5 NFTs if you win. Same level. Are you level 74? Or same as you just got a level? I know I've been kind of just doing my thing when it comes to Lost Relics, where I really have been kind of operating without a huge goal, which I don't advise most players to do. I think that, like, having a goal in mind is kind of the way to go, but as of right now, I haven't had, like, a huge goal in mind. It's just kind of been the grind. I'm hunting cheapo pets and outfit. So I'm going to be F2P, poor with style. I like it, man. Well, I will tell you that we will have a couple skins that we will, some outfits for the Halloween event. And I got a big confirmation on, if anyone knows, he's a very big name in the blockchain space. Crypto Stash is going to be doing a interview and a play stream with myself and Jay sometime next month, which is pretty exciting actually for the channel, because Crypto Stash is definitely in an entirely different echelon of blockchain gaming than ANG is. And like, yeah, I messaged him as a shot in the dark, and he's gonna be, yeah. I was speaking with his assistant. They confirmed that they're down to do something, and we just have to set up the date for in November. So that'll be pretty awesome. I don't think we'll be playing Lost Relics. I'm trying to get it set up to where Metalcore servers I can get opened on a custom date, so that, you know, ANG and Crypto Stash can play Metalcore together. But that is a pipe dream. We will see what's with that. There's absolutely no confirmation that that will happen, but there is a confirmation that, you know, Crypto Stash will be on. So we'll do a nice little interview with him. But if not, are there other games that anyone would like to see played? Because it's either going to be an interview and a play to stream, or it will be an interview and then a play and stream. I would prefer the latter, obviously, because, you know, we get Crypto Stash on ANG twice then. A little BOGO, you know, if you will. But Crypto Stash plays different games than I do. But that's not to say that I'm not willing to play. Whatever game he wants to play, I'll just practice up on. Because it would be ideal that we could play something that we're actually playing together, rather than just a play and stream, you know, where we're both solo grinding. It would be nice to be able to actually play with him. But I'm pretty fucking pumped about that one. I also spoke with Metalcore. There were some administrative issues getting the entire team activated that I thought had taken care of themselves, but they did not. And now we are, though. I'll be able to give everyone on the ENG team player codes. I got them all tonight. And, you know, yeah, everyone will actually be able to play Metalcore, which is super sick, because Metalcore is just awesome. But I'm pretty excited about that one. So I came across a video today that kind of made me laugh. It was like a reaction to cringe stuff, you know. I don't do reaction videos. I think they're vapid, and being someone who makes their own content, I'm not a huge fan of reaction content, personally. I really feel like it's like if I spend... Like, there's a Korean website that is constantly poaching from ANG. And, you know, like, I don't... not saying, like, fuck that place, but at the same time, I really don't like the whole idea where a bunch of people put in, like, and myself in particular, put in, you know, like 2 days of work, and then you spend 15 minutes, like, being like, what the fuck is this? And you do a reaction thing. I don't particularly like that methodology. I know it's very popular. But I ran across this one where it was just like cringe stuff. I do watch them, I will say that. And one of them was something that I have always kind of laughed about myself, where, do you know those people that even on messaging, even on Discord, even on whatever, they will do this thing where it will be like, hey, the janitor, like asterisk, super nervous. And you'll put these actions, emotional actions to your text. And then you're like, it's so weird that, like, girls don't like me. I'd be like, exclamation point, super nervous. It's like, why do you do that? If you're awkward in real life, the internet should be the perfect example to where you don't have to be. Why do you put, like, nervously waits? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, where people do this type of thing, where it'll be like, you know, like, cough, cough, and stuff like that, and they actually put it in text and everything, and it's just like, bro, like, no wonder. Why are you doing this? This is ridiculous. Yes, that's what yes, like, all right, so I went to, when I was in college, I did a minor in theater directing, and I worked in film, and so I always viewed there was this big duality between a actor that wants to do film acting and an actor that wants to do theater acting. I will say the theater actors are 10 times more devoted to actually, like, they were the ones that showed up every time that, like, you know, because obviously if we're putting on a play, you have to show up and practice it. But the theater actors were always a little bit off, and they weren't bad people. It was just like, you couldn't turn off your acting, if that's like how you would say it. They were playing a role. And that's strongly how I feel about those people that are, you know, like it would be like if I'm on stream and no one actually fucking answers something that I ask, I would be like, awkward silence, like, awkwardly waits for someone to say something. It's like, just awkwardly wait. Why are you saying awkwardly wait? Stop it. And, like, the theater actors, I use that as an analogy because the theater actors were always like, end scene. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, just do it. I didn't ask for you to speak this line. Like, when I was doing, like, the directing and stuff for it, I'd constantly have to tell the theater actors, like, speak to me. Don't act. Speak. Stop it. You've had a conversation before, correct? We're having one right now. Stop doing what you're doing and just be. The whole idea of, like, it's just extra, I guess. If you get what I'm talking about, you get what I'm talking about. It's you're just like, I don't want to say it, but it's like, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like that's lame. It's really, really lame. Like, there's a reason why, you know, half the time you hear about these people on their dudes and they're like, I can't get girls because girls don't like me. Like, girls don't like you because you're fucking weird. Stop. Like, you don't need to be like, I'm super nervous right now. Let's start over. Like, my name is Matt. Cough, cough. Like, sorry, I have a cold. It's like, you don't need to put action. Like, I see those things when I'm reading a fucking script. Like, you don't need to put that ever. Don't do that. And I watched this video where it was so many people doing that. It was like, just stop. Stop it. It's like I don't know if you guys can see, actually. I got bit in the face, like I said earlier. It's like right here. It might have cooled down by now. But I got assaulted by a very vicious, bloodthirsty 5-month-old puppy. He was out for blood. I feared for my life. He even, I mean, it was totally my fault. He, like I said, he even like gave me a little growl, but I thought he was like play growling. He was not. He got me good. But he was so fucking cute. His ears are like gigantic. It's like, you better fill out, bro. This is way too big for one puppy. That's like 3 puppies worth of ears. For the Lost Relics players, what do you guys think about how bows have been thrown a bone, I guess I would say? What are your thoughts? Are bows good? Or are they still shit in your mind? I feel like I'm very used to not using bows at this point, and so I don't on the regular, but it feels like they hit a lot harder than they were. Oh, I forgot about my hydrosphere. I'm sitting over here just like eating damage when I could be living my best life. Actually, let's get a big group. We'll do a hydrosphere. Hydrosphere moonlit pairing. Fucking glorious. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I brought my Seal of the Warden. Let's fucking go. Still shit cost problem. Bows are good, cost is problem. I agree. Like, I had a huge issue when the original update came out where I understood the methodology and what they were doing, where they were like, no one's using melee items, and they wanted them to do. The event bow is a legend. We do have a very high quality epic bow currently, but we still have technically 10,000 shadow stones that we can spend for the event. I should actually, I didn't convert them to JNs yet. I should do that and maybe we can buy some of the items, and you guys can get a little preview of what we're going to be working with. I like using bows. However, it feels like a waste of resources most of the time. That I feel you on that. That was kind of my issue with it, where I get arrows. I think that is a valuable asset to include in the game. Particularly for, we needed, in my opinion, we needed more gold sinks. Personally, I don't know if everyone agrees with that, but generally speaking, in the game, we needed some more pertinent gold sinks. That being said, if you are gonna do that, I felt like bows should get a little bit of a boost. Because, like, even if you love them, the cost to actually use it regularly is insane. Like, you're talking about burning thousands of gold every single run, which will never work in the long term. I don't know how you super balance it. I have also, like, said, one of the, like, I don't care if, like, you know, the next few updates don't do any balancing for the idea of making bows a more viable option for a general player. But I would also like to see some form of them being boosted. Like, adding ammunition, like I said, is necessary for the gold sinks inside the game, but it kind of eviscerates the entire idea of using a bow. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, arrows is the way, but at the same time, it's like, if arrows are there, like, up till the most recent update that kind of gave bows a little bit more of a shake, I was very upset with the idea of you nerfed the bow's damage and you added arrows. So you hit it with a double whammy, and you'd be out of your mind to be a bow player. I think that's kind of fucked up for people that want to be a bow player. Like, you essentially make it so you have to be a rich motherfucker to be a bow player in this game now. Is it too late to revert the arrow update? So, Fluffy Earl, like I said, I do not think that they should take away arrows. I think that that's a cool metric. Because I also think the reason why I really like it as a cool metric is the idea that we could get blockchain arrows. Like, that would be really cool, right? I would assume most people would think that's pretty cool. Like, you can find an arrow that freezes people. You can find an arrow that poisons people. You can find an arrow or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I guess it would be quivers is what I think should get added for those type of things. My thing, though, is if you're going to deal that much damage to the usability of a bow, you should cater to that fully as well. And I guess what I mean by that would be, if bows are going to require arrows, they should have done increased damage to what they were before, rather than reduced damage, because you get hit with a double hit. It's like, now I have to pay, and I don't do as much damage. I do like that there is now this delayed metric, where I don't think a lot of people enjoy it, where before, let's say I was going to go shoot Gabrielle or Gabriella, the arrow didn't track them. So if like they move, my arrow shoots here even though they're over here now. In the past it was if I targeted you and you moved, it would guaranteed hit you. So thank you for the subscribe. Let's go. Welcome to the team. But so I think this is actually a really good thing. And I heard a rumor that they were going to fix the fact that the targeting wasn't I don't know what you would even call it. What, like fixed movement targeting? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Where it's like before the update, like well before they nerfed and added arrows into it. It was like if I right-clicked that creature, if that creature moved, I guaranteed would hit that creature. Essentially, I would hit it. Where now it's like if I shoot it at this point, it's almost like a holding shift and shooting, you know? It's like I'm shooting at the wall as opposed to the barrel. I can target the barrel. I'm just shooting the wall. I do not think that they should fix that. Like fix. My left click still follows mobs. Okay, I didn't realize that, Summer, because every time that I'm actually using arrows, I'm right-clicking. I think that they should leave that across the board. They should drop that for single shots as well, strictly for PvP. And I mean, like, leave it across the board because like, a PvP, I have had so many issues with the idea of it because is there fixed metrics for what relics you use, because it wouldn't be fair if let's say you get into a random matchmaking and you randomly matchmake against me and we're in, like, is it open tier and then you now have to go against me with a Krong and an Archers and everything like that. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Like, you shouldn't have to ever play against someone that has that shit unless you're acknowledgingly going into, like, it's like an unrestricted, like, bracket. I always revert it back to, like, when I used to do Magic the Gathering tournaments where there were rules. Like, I liked playing in the unrestricted, like, tournaments because you could have whatever fucking cards you wanted. But there were other ones that, like, they're not fair. Like, you can, like, I had a Black Lotus. Like, that's not fair for other players if I'm able to use that in my deck. So, arena style, I would think that, I'm sorry, like, I'll argue all day. The tumble is not enough for PvP to be conducive, in my opinion. It is a huge move forward to it because it's like you need skill to be, like, attributed to PvP. And there's no fucking skill if you have tracking and if I can have better gear than you. I do understand that there's not a really super easy way to do it, but I do think that if the game hosted stuff much like the Graveyard event in the past, where there was a fixed set of items that everyone got. You don't own these items necessarily. You don't even have to have these items necessarily, but you're able to use them for the PvP. Then we may be getting down to a little bit more of a skill-based thing. The idea that I can go into PvP, and I'm not a very good PvP player for these type of games, but I'm super confident in the fact that if there was PvP and I was able to use my items, I would beat out a lot of people because I could sit there, like, I have an Archers. There's only 91 people with Archer, or, like, I know 91 people don't have Archers, but there's only 91 Archers. I just could run around the map and dodge you and bleed you to death while I heal myself the entire time if you happen to hit me. That's fucked up. That's not PvP. That's pay to win. And, like, I'm not going to deny, like, what I've done in this game and what I do in this game is literally pay to win. I'm not particularly skilled, I would say, and I'm not a bad player, but I'm not super good. I ease my pain with having good items. It's like, I didn't find these items. Like, the best item that I've ever found inside the game, realistically, other than I guess my Moonlit Valor is the best thing that I've technically found, but that was opening up a chest. The best thing I've found from an enemy has been a Scar Carver, and I've been playing for over a year. I don't play as much as some other people, like, so, you know, I could always be doing more runs, and I'm not trying to shit on the drops. But it's like, I bought items that I knew that I wanted or were good or treated as an investment. And that shouldn't give me that much of an advantage over in PvP. I think the idea of PvP with this whole game needs to go under somewhat of a microscope on... Anyone who's been watching me for a long time or knows me knows that I have always been attempting to be a voice of the underdog. I've regularly argued with longtime players and have had many people disagree with my mentality, where it's like, I want the day one players to have it so fucking easy. I want, until you get to rare, it to be like you are finding items every dungeon. They may not be items that you're going to use, but at the end of the day, we need casual and new players. Let them hit the wall at a certain point, because there should be a wall. I've always said it was rare, but help them out, and that makes a lot more sense to me, where it's just like, it should be super easy. Like, you should be like, holy shit, I played 5 dungeons, I found 6 items. Great. Do it, because we're going to get you to keep fucking playing this game, and that's the end goal. I've always been met with a lot of, well, I had to do it, and we were all able to get through these quote-unquote hard times. But why should everybody else have to? Like, we need them to. We need casual players. What do we got? Power Shot doesn't. Wait, there was someone who said something before that. That was big. Fluffy Earl. Exactly. Some people really like playing with bows. Just like what happened before the bow update, some people actually loved using melee instead of bows, even though the bow was the meta at the time. Yes, so exactly. There should be some decision-making process left on the players rather than a forced metric, particularly with bows. Because it's like, at the end of the day, like Mang, my main fucking man Mang. Anyone who doesn't know Mang, he is an impressive player in the community. Back when bows were the meta, Mang was sitting there and being like, fuck that noise, I'm going to use two melees. Which was like, what a baller. Like, no one was doing that. It's harder. He was just personally challenging himself, and that was awesome. Like, I remember watching him. That's how, like, I had heard about this person using 2 melees by choice, and I was like, who is this person? Let me meet them. And I met Mang, and I was like, you have to, like, he was completing dungeons in the same fucking time that I was with bows. And I was like, I don't believe you. Prove it. And he was like, I don't really stream, but I'll show you my, like, I'll live cast Discord to you. And he fucking killed it every goddamn time. He was quicker than I was with melee than I was with a bow at the time. And then the melee update showed up, and it was like, oh, Mang's going to be a powerhouse. But they also didn't allow you to use 2 melee. which I don't quite understand. Like, if I want to use 2 melee, I should be able to use 2 melee, in my opinion. If you want to use 2 bows, you should be able to use 2 bows. I get this separation of everything, but at the same time, like, come on. What do you care? Let me go ham on, like, you know, like, yeah, playing my unique style. And until I break the game, you know, until it's like high score, did I break it? Like, yeah. What else we got here? Arrow shots give extra damage. Not now. I mean, I'll have to check with the... What is the actual DPS now of it? 927. It's still fucked up, dude. Like, come on. Like, my Winds of Ash, which is arguably best in class for a legendary bow. You're telling me that thing does less than half the damage, or almost half the damage as a sword? Stop this. Let it do damage and let me fucking decide. It was kind of like how I've been a huge advocate, I guess I would say, for... I know a lot of people are like, we need new items in the game and stuff like that. And I'm not denying that, you know, obviously I would like new items in the game. But there are so many items that are inside the game that are rendered completely useless based on their DPS. Like, the fact that someone make an argument, if you can, why would I ever use a one-handed sword or axe or anything? Why would I ever do it? The only time that you would do it, in my opinion, is out of necessity of not having a two-handed. I think that's stupid because there's super cool items and awesome descriptions, great storylines and backstories and lore that come with these random items, but no one's ever going to use them because who gives a shit about the damage? And this was something that I brought up actually almost a year ago with my interview with Cliff. And I don't think he quite understood what I was saying or asking, or that was just his answer in general. I'm going to try to do another interview with Cliff post. I'm going to try to schedule one with him. Like, he doesn't do a lot of them anymore. I know he just did one with Aya, or not Aya, goddamn, what's her name? She's so great. I'm just like blanking on the name right now. You guys know who. But so I was like, don't you think that you should increase the DPS to be even with everything else? And a two-handed may be slower and hits like at a longer distance than a one-handed, and a one-handed hits Ivana. Yes, Ivana. She's amazing. Anyone who doesn't like know Ivana's stream, make sure to go over there. I'll post the I'll post her link shortly. Let me finish this dungeon, and then I'll post a link to hers. Ivana's amazing because one thing I love about Ivana is like she doesn't give a fuck. Like if she doesn't agree, she doesn't agree, and she will just so bluntly and directly tell you. Which is why she's just phenomenal, because that is unfortunately a rare element in life nowadays. But yeah, I had said that it was like the one-handed weapons should do the exact same amount of damage as a two-handed weapon DPS-wise. Like, it hits faster. Like, but there should be, the sacrifices for those items should be made in distance and, or maybe even like power hits. But the idea that there is an entire echelon of items that have really cool items that no one will ever use by choice. The only time you're going to use a one-handed is out of necessity, in my opinion, or novelty. But I don't think novelty counts. Like that's on you that you're doing that. But it's like the Firelight Falchion. It does the same percentage of lighting something on fire as the Rain of Fire, which is fucking weird, in my opinion. Like a mythic bow is going to have the exact same amount, or the exact same effect as a rare one-handed. Like, reduce the rare one-handed's effect. Like, drop the 10%, give it 5. Because I've always been a huge proprietor of the higher the quality of the item, the more potent its ability should be. But if you increase the DPS of one-handed to match, like, so if I had a one-handed like sword, even if it was a legendary sword, it should do the same DPS. It should do 1,307 per second, or 458, depending on power or damage. But how that damage is actually facilitated, where it's like, you know, a one-handed sword is not going to reach the same. It may hit faster, it's going to use more energy, but it's like you get a double negative with one-handed, where it's like you now are doing less damage and you're spending more energy because it swings faster. And you need to swing it more because it does less damage. And it's like, I get that we need new items and we all want new items. Like, we want a new meta item, I think is what... If we're not bullshitting ourselves, I think that's where it comes down to. Like, I want another Easterly Windchaser type of item. Like, this item's just fucking awesome. Just hands down awesome. But there's like 100+ one-handed items that are rendered useless. If they were the same damage, you could then choose it off of your playstyle. Like, do I want to go in there and face tank? Do I want to be able to hit and run? Like, you shouldn't be able to hit and run as quickly as a two-handed weapon because you don't have the range of a two-handed weapon. But it's like there's this whole echelon of the game that we have like 100 items that are essentially fucking useless. Other than I don't have anything better. If anyone disagrees with that mentality, like, I'd love to have a discussion about it. But it's like, that's kind of the way that I feel, where why would I ever use... Like, can someone come up with one example of why I would use a one-handed? Ever. Because as far as I can tell, it costs more energy, doesn't do as much damage, and that's it. It's not like I can hit 2 hits in when an enemy hits me. I'm still getting hit. And it's like, I think that that's a really ignored metric, where it's like, you spent all this time minting and making these fucking cool items, and yet fuck half the catalog of items. Like, we all want new items, but we shouldn't want new items yet, because it's like, I hate the idea that there's a meta. There should be 50 different builds that work and work well, and currently there's not. And we keep asking for more items, where my mentality, like I said, is fix the old items and we'll have hundreds of quote-unquote new items. I know not everyone's going to feel the same way about them being new. They're going to be like, well, the Firelight Falchion's been around forever. Yeah, but it's usable now. It's viable now. What else we got up here? Left click still follows mobs. Yep. PvP has to be arena style with agreed aspects on both plays. Yes, so that's one of the things too. From I have a background in working with developing games. I've helped advise on games that were from the ground floor to already out and stuff like that. One of the biggest metrics that I have said with Lost Relics in particular is that one of the things that it's lacking is a shared instance. And for anyone not versed, a shared instance means that it would be a instance in the map or in the game where it's like you can see me inside of Talmuth, but it's not really me. It's a synthetic instance. I'm not actively running around. Like, if you come and find me like, if I decide to go out and have a smoke and I'm standing right outside of the tavern, if you go to the tavern, I'm not necessarily out there. So you need a shared instance, and that's part of the first metrics to going into PvP, or into co-op. You need to develop a shared instance and make sure it works properly. The best way to do that is an arena style, like Arlindo was saying, an arena style PvP. Because you have an isolated map, everything can be pushed towards one exact server or server instance. You can test, see what's fucked up, see what needs to be improved, and then you move on into a town. And then after the town, you move into the dungeons. Because the dungeons co-op is so complicated. Like, right? Like, it's not like you could just open, like, all the time I hear people being like, just make co-op. And it's like, yes, I agree, just make co-op. But at the same time, it's like, if I'm going to Mulfidich Moors and we have co-op, what does that mean? We just all go in there and just wreck the fucking place? Like, it takes us 5 minutes to get through this damn dungeon because we just are, it's like 4 people doing the dungeon itself. Like, no, you need to alter the amount of enemies that are coming in, and at the same time, that's a vapid and hollow metric in itself. I'll take it if that's what I have to take in the initial, like, stages of it. I understand that the game is in alpha technically, and we are the beta testers. So it's like, if that's what it does take, and we now get a 4-person Mulfidich Moors, great. But that should not conclude with that. Like, you cannot, there's no challenge. Even if you increase the enemies, be like, all right, well, there's 4 players, we'll make 4 times the enemies. That doesn't make actual sense in the game, in my opinion. Like, you need to add mechanics, you need to add co-op elements, and you need to create new dungeons that are going to challenge a group of people in the game. Just like World of Warcraft, where it and you can even do a vapid metric that actually I don't think is as horrible, where it's like, let's say that they redid a co-op Mulfidich Moors. Perfect. It's tailored to 4 people. There's challenges, whatever the fuck the elements are that are actually going to make it a challenge. That's great. And then you can have a prestige or a heroic or a Paragon version of it, and it's just like, we'll just amp up everything by 100%. That's fine, but at the same time, you can't do it before that, because it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, I can finish Mulfidich Moors no problem, and now you're gonna add 3 more people to it. Is that actually a challenge, or is that just, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're like polishing a turd type of deal. Not that the Moors is a turd. It's like a great map and it's visually great. And then, yeah, that's a perfect point, Eric. Then there's the loot drop system too, and how that needs to be worked. I do think that Diablo 3, as much as being a day one Diablo 1 fan, and playing Diablo all the way up till, like, Diablo 2 was my favorite game of all time, and I was so fucking pumped about Diablo 2 being remastered, particularly when they were like, we're not going to do shit to it other than update the graphics. I was like, perfect. Shut your mouth, bitch. Leave it alone. That's all I want. I just want it to look better, and I want to play the same goddamn game that I was playing back in, like, the late 90s. That's what I want. That's half of what they delivered. But it's at the same time, too, it's like PvPA did not work in that. You needed to have massive revamps for anything that was requiring multiplayer. And I know there's a lot of problems with Diablo 2's remastered, but that is one thing that they got right with Diablo 3 that they brought into Diablo 2 was the shared loot aspect, where it was, I remember World of Warcraft having massive issues, and I remember Diablo 2 having massive issues, where it was like, whoever has the best internet connection wins. Because, like, Diablo dies, bunch of fucking items drop, and then boom, the first person to mass click everything gets it. Fuck that. Like, Diablo 3, as shitty as it was when it came out, it has its own value. I don't think Diablo 3 is a shitty game. I think it was an insult to the franchise personally. But they did do something very right with the shared loot instance, where it was like, you don't share loot. I get my own unique drops. Done. No argument, no fucking sitting there and everyone, like, even in World of Warcraft, where it was like, all right, like, if we have an organized group, what we're going to do is everybody is going to roll their dice. So let's add 10 more minutes on to after we just killed the boss that took 40 fucking minutes to kill. Like, no. Let's not turn a 4-hour raid into a 5-hour raid because of item distribution. Like, stop. That's a bad way to do it. And so I would assume that LR would have learned from all of that, or other games would have learned from that, where it's like, just stop sharing loot. Just, I get my own boss drops. You get your own boss drops. Like, when we kill a boss, 40 items come, and everybody gets 10 of them. Sovereign, what is, I actually never played RuneScape. I had switched to first-person shooters by the time that I would have been doing RuneScape. Is RuneScape's, loot dealt with differently than the way that I was talking about with Diablo? Or Diablo 3? Does anyone also know, I actually never played with anyone for Diablo 2's remastered. Did they switch to shared loot, or is it still the, if I have the best internet connection, I get all the items? What do we got? I agree with that. Spizz, sad, never used a one-handed, actually. That's my point, dude. Like, we have literally a catalog of hundreds of items. Who's gonna use them? Fucking no one. No one. If you do it by choice, it's fucking novelty, or you're dumb. Like, I don't think you're like, I'm not gonna drag you through the mud, but at the same time, if you use a one-handed and you have a two-handed in this game, you're dumb. Like, that's, you have to own the fact that you're using the one-handed. Like, you know, like, I use one-handed because I'm the Spiz. Like, that's what I do. I respect that. It was like Mang using melee when bows were the meta. Other than novelty. The only reason why you should use one-handed is necessity. I don't have it two-handed. There's so much to do co-op adventure. Or there's so much to co-op adventures, I agree. It probably also involves changing their algos to increase the mob density and map length. Map length is one of the biggest ones that I'm like, there's an issue with. And the mob density is a fact, too. But it's also a tricky little bitch, right? Like, unfortunately, I've learned that even though the metrics dictate where it's like, if we increase the player count by 3... we can multiply the enemy count by 3 and everything will work. False. That is unfortunately not how the world of gaming works. I don't know why. Like specifically, I can rattle off a shitload of different factors as to why I think it is, which I all think are going to be valid. But at the same time, the math works out. If it takes one player 15 minutes to get through a Mulfidich Moors, if I add 4 times the amount of enemies and 4 times the amount of players, it should equal out. But that's a reason why I have also kept some of my items that I normally would say are trash, like Ovirith. Garbage. Absolute fucking garbage in every way, shape, and form. But I keep it because I imagine I want when 4-player dungeons come out, I want fucking like mini raids. I want literally the dungeons from World of Warcraft, where it's like, if we don't work together, we cannot finish this thing. Like, I want mechanics. I don't care how simple and bullshit it is. Even if it's like 4 players are playing and we're getting ready to go to the boss and we have to split the party into 2 and hit beacons that constantly spawn enemies until we hit them at a certain time perfectly together. I do not want a just general malaise of being like, well, it's the Moors, but we added more enemies. It's totally different. Like, no, it's not. Like, use it to your advantage to have co-op. Add co-op elements. You can have dungeons that it's like, who gives a flying fuck type of deal. But you should also have other dungeons where it's like, you have to give a flying fuck. Like, I have to have other people to complete this. Have to do it. You don't have to have complex mechanics where it's like, you have to run up here when this color shows up. You need to run to this beacon when that color shows up. Like, even though I'm down with doing that type of thing, you need more and like some element of that, in my opinion. I like the idea of individual loot as opposed to rolling. Yes, so that's what we were talking about. Yeah. Yes, I figure LR would do it for co-op. Yep. What do we got? Sovereign RuneScape drop system might work on LR individual loot. I assume that's the same thing. I know I asked you. I'm scrolling through. There's no shared loot in D2 Resurrected. Oh, that sucks. They fucked up with that then. So, like, confused if me and you played Diablo 2. Which I'm also, like, super down if anyone wants to create a new Diablo character and we just jam out on Diablo 2. But I've always just liked helping. So it would always be like, if I didn't need it, I would never actually take it. Or I would always mass try to pick up once we killed like Diablo or Baal or Mephisto. I'd always try to take all the loot, obviously. But it was like, I was never a person to, even if I wanted it for one of my other characters, if my main character wasn't using it and someone's main character needed it, that's 10 times more important, in my opinion. Because I want to play with you and hooking, like, quote unquote, hooking you up. I'm not hooking you up. Giving you your dude loot makes sense to me, because guess what? We can do better together if you have better loot. Unfortunately, I learned that that is so not the way that things go with, World of Warcraft was one of the first games where I really wanted to play the shit out of the game, and I did, but I was never able to raid a lot because I didn't know the raids, and no one wanted to teach you. It was so important to do these things. And even when I'd get in a raid, I would be like the last person to get an item, which I'm like fine with, but it annoyed me where it's like the fucking tank gets a healer item and I'm a healer because the tank is member of the community or their raid and was like, I need that item. It's like, that's fine. I get hooking everybody up and I'm the rando that joined, but at the same time, it's like I could use that item and we could do better on the next raid. Invite me to the next one, but it's like you're not part of the clan and you don't know the exact mechanic. Like I'd have to, like, the new raids would come out and I'd finally level up to be able to do the raids, and then I'd have to fucking watch videos on doing them. And it's not like I wouldn't understand the mechanics and how they do them, but it never is exactly the way the video is going. Be like, don't go over here during this phase, go over here during this phase and stuff. And it would be like the perfect thing where it's like, okay, I went over to A where I'm supposed to be for this phase, and there's now lava there because that just so happened to be the variable chance of the raid. And I also really always, like, that's why I feel like I got into so much of helping people in Lost Relics or other games. I hated that. I hated it. It's like, I want to play every week, but I can't even be a part of a group that plays every week because I didn't play every week when it was required to play every week and learn everything. And they're like, we don't want to train you to do it. So that's why, like, a lot of people say, like, World of Warcraft is a toxic community, and it fucking is. My biggest fear in the game is when I finally find that big loot and I experience a power interruption. Oh my god. So what do you actually, yeah, that's something that I have not run into an issue with, but I know for a fact multiple people have. How does everybody feel about the fact that there are not renewable, like, if my connection drops, I can't replay it anymore? I've never dealt with it, so I don't know if that's the exact black and white of the situation, but from what people have told me, it feels like that is the exact black and white of the situation. Is that if my connection fails, tough titty, you're out. Arlindo, no problem. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I don't do a lot of solo ones, but everyone was playing big time, and I really don't like the whole let's play different games in chat because it does not work in my opinion. So I opted not to join with the rest of the crew. Unfortunately, sleep time. Loot buff, AIG, AIG. Let's go, baby. We did get some, like, I've officially called it. HyperX is not giving free shit. to Angie. I got free HyperX stuff being at TwitchCon, but they, like, you know, I got given contact information and was like, fuck yeah, we'd love to send you guys, like, your streamers some new headsets if you guys talk about them. I was like, perfect. And then I contacted them. They were like, who the fuck are you? And they didn't even do that. They didn't even answer me. I got, like, ghosted, like, by them. So it was like, all right. We'll just leave that be. That's fine. I got a new headset. I don't do HyperX anymore. I got my Audio Technica ones. But that one was kind of unfortunate. But we might get some custom ANG colored sunglasses from Gamer Advantage, which is like, there's a meeting on Monday with them, and if all goes well, there'll be a limited time offer where they're doing a free custom print of sunglasses. They're the purple ones that I've worn. I can go grab them if anyone needs a refresher. They are so light. They are so good. I've had blue light filter glasses before. Never have I had one that actually I couldn't tell I was wearing it. But yeah, hopefully we get those ones. But I do know that I have a big swag box coming from Metalcore. All the shit will go out to the streamers. But I asked, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but I bet it is, because me and Metalcore are like super fucking tight. I asked for a bunch of extra shit and a few variations of sizes that I could raffle off to you guys. And the only thing that would be required is that you guys have to send your actual mailing address to me. But obviously, I won't make it public. You'll be able to do your thing. It'll be a DM, just like your wallet addresses. But we'd be able to send you like a Metalcore zip-up, Metalcore hoodie. There's t-shirts, hats, and beanies. So I thought that was pretty cool. We also heard that the place that I do random motion capture work with and do random work for Haptic Studio got a laser engraver. And I was talking with my buddy who works there, and I was like, how much would it cost for me to just like laser engrave random shit? He's like, what do you mean random shit? I'm like, if I brought you a Vector logo and I was just like, burn it into everything, like, burn it all, like, put it into everything. Like, it's like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, for every 25 items, maybe like $5, because they're not going to charge me, you know, regular rates. And it was just like, oh man, what do people want? I mean, what kind of bullshit stuff for ANG can we burn in and give away? Like, obviously mugs and shit, but it'd be like, yeah, like the ANG keyboard, where it's just a totally normal keyboard, but we just burn ANG in there. Like, woody woo, let's fucking go. Anything and everything. You want a block? You want a brick? You know, Supreme launched their own brick. Fuck the Supreme brick. There's an ANG brick now. And it's laser engraved. And we'll shoot it to the moon as well. I'll put it on a fucking weather balloon. It'll be like it went to the stratosphere. My brick has been to space and has lasers on it. Let's go. I did not see LR Discord. What happened? Are they talking about me? We got a big laugh. What's going on, Aya? Oh my gosh. See a lot of win. I see what you're talking about. That's fucking hilarious. Valento is my fucking man. I'm about to make that into a short. The worst part is when I opened this thing to the higher ups, I was told to just buy a power backup. Like I can just afford that right away. And it's not like I have internet when the power is out. No. When the power is out, the net is out. What's the point of buying a backup power? Yeah. I feel you, dude. That's fucking amazing. Mileto is the fucking man. Anyone who doesn't know, here we go. I'm making my own meme of it, but this is like I asked someone to clip it the other day while I was streaming. I decided to use gamer goo for the first time. Here you go. It's supposed to work really well, but it motherfucking exploded on me. You can see it right there. I got splooged on by gamer goo. Ho! There we go. Boom! The thing that makes me so mad is I fucking punctured that damn stupid thing. Like, I literally was like, I know this is going to do this. Let me puncture it and make it so it doesn't. And I was wrong. All right, let's do a giveaway here, though. We have not done one. Big ups to everyone still here. No, we don't need that. We need the A and G items. All right. Let's do... We cannot do any of those. Let's do a... We did one the other day, and I really like it. I think it's a fucking really cool NFT. Is it the 29th already? Holy shit. Alright, but it's the 28th stream, because we started before then. Let's do a Space Misfits. This is going to be from the Bad Bears collection. And it gets yourself some sweet access to extra stuff on Space Misfits. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost fucking positive that that's the way that works. Fluffy Hero, literally. Like, I'm making a... It's going to be like a super low quality because I have to, like, supersize it, you know, like add that extra quarter, supersize the meal. But yeah, why do I hear? I'm so annoyed. There it is. It started like, yeah. I'm going for the meme, boys. I also have, all right, I have two stories. For anyone that's here, so you know how we have the Necromancer of Malvado? Do you guys want the new story that's gonna come? There are two options. There's the let me pull up I wrote them the other day, and I haven't actually posted them, but I ended up writing two of them. So we either have the Yoder Troll or the Talmuth Sea Beast. Which one do you guys want to replace the Necromancer? Obviously, both will be used. It'll just be, you know, like one or the other. So whatever you guys decide, I will change the adventure text accordingly. So we're either fighting a troll in the mountains or an aquatic sea beast in Talmouth Bay. Actually, I gotta rename it. It's not the Talmouth Sea Beast because I created the Leica. That's what I wanted to hear. That's the one we're gonna go with because I made this. It's so corny. I fucking love it. Where it's like this fake mythology, all the stuff that I was trying to write to be included in on Lost Relics. Like they don't want my lore, and that's fine. I understand. They're doing their own thing. But I wrote a bunch of lore for it, and I like the Talmouth Sea Beast is the only one that doesn't fucking fit it. So it's the troll. And how funny is this one? The fake world that the necromancer is in and the troll's in is Angia. it's it's so bad it's funny to me. Make sure to be a part of Angia. But I know I can give you guys a little fucking I can give you a little preview of it because it's not going to be the same when it's actually put down because I will do the troll one after today. Like the Halloween, like Sunday and Monday when we do the Halloween giveaways, we'll launch the new adventure. Not that anyone's like really anything. Actually, though, the adventure will matter to everyone. Next month, we're going to launch premium. And the points are going to be reset for everyone. So you can do whatever the fuck you want with your points right now. Like, gamble them all. Everyone will be put back to 0 because the points will be able to be redeemable for premium membership. And we're going to launch premium membership. And part of what's going to go on with premium membership is that you are going to get a premium stream that is not for the public. You're going to get different giveaway access to new items and different NFTs for different games or Lost Relics or whatever it is on the Discord if you're a premium member. It's not going to be like, I'm not going to try to like force anyone into that metric. So it's not like I'm going to be like, I'm giving away an Arcers if you're a premium member. You'll get access to good items on the regular as a premium member, but you're not going to not get access to good items if you're not a premium member. But your points that you accumulate will be redeemable for a temporary 1-month pass, which I think is kind of cool. But we'll also be doing these group streams where we kind of do like a Mystery Science Theater situation where, you know, the whole crew is watching a movie. You'll be able to watch with us. I'll have a timestamp. If you can't watch with us, you will have links to be able to watch the movies that we're watching. And there'll be, like I said, a timestamp. So it will be like if you tune in later, you can just sync up the movie to where you're listening to in the podcast or the stream. And it will, you know, match up to what we're talking about. But the Yoder troll. This is the draft for like a tiny little section of it, but the mountains of Yoder are considered some of the most beautiful in all of Angia. But living somewhere on those mountains is a beast known as the Troll of Yoder. Trolls usually lack intelligence, but unlike its kin, the Yoder troll proved much more cunning than many warriors who have tried to slay the beast. Within the troll layers were riches and piles of corpses. that would change the fate of anyone who was able to slay the beast. I'm not going to go into the rest of this because it goes into some metrics, and there are some hidden things I learned that you can tweak how you enter and get a bonus point. But I will not disclose that until it is found. But yeah, we're going to remove the necromancer. He is going to be not a thing of the past. He's going to come up later on because not enough people killed him. And the troll of Yoder, the Yoder troll, is going to come. There's also another one where there's the Weeping Mountains. That was one that was going to be Yoder, but I decided we're going to save that for another one. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go have a little smoke. But we do have a giveaway going on. Do not miss out. We got a Space Misfits NFT. It's unique. It is not given out often. It gives you extra access to Space Misfits. It is a utility NFT. Don't miss out. Don't fuck up. Win that shit. I will be right back. anyone who wasn't reading chat, I actually asked, is a good question. Do you guys buy the raffle tickets? And how many do you buy every time? I've won twice, but I buy 10 every week. Who wasn't reading chat. Right? It's once a week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I always buy 10. I don't... Wait, I got gold one time, and I got 3 wheel spins another time, and I got coal at twice of those, if I remember. So I think I've only lost 10,000 gold in all of my entries, but I buy I buy them all every time. I don't know about you, but that's how I do. I buy one because one is all I need. I'm not lucky in game, though. I'm definitely not lucky in game for the stuff that fucking matters. That's for sure. Alright, well, fuck, dude. I have this, alright, here's one that I'd like to ask everyone. So, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that I opened one Warden's chest. Only one. I mean, oh my god, the Warden is no longer small? I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? It used to be like Warden Jr. that... You can barely do damage to me. And it shakes the ground now when I walk. Oh my god, I need to make another... I gotta make another video. Like one of those stupid... so-and-so of Talmuth. You know, like I had the fastest man in Talmuth, and then the strongest man in Talmuth. I was gonna follow those up with, like, a video that was just so stupid and not fair at all. I was gonna do one where it was, like, the best cook in Talmuth, and I was just going to make random things and add, like, hype reels and unnecessary transitions to make it seem like I was being awesome. Because it made me laugh. Like, it's like everybody can cook stuff. Like, how could you possibly be the best cook in Talmuth? And it was just like, I'm going to cook until I can get all fucking every raw that I bring in and do a full perfect cooking. And then I was going to make a video about it. And, you know, like a joke video. But now that you can be big with the fucking Warden seal, here we go. Supersize me. I supersized. You guys do so much more damage than he actually used to do to the big boy. You're dead. Who's dead? You dead. Who's next? Where's my next victim? Anyone who is wondering why I am running around as the Warden, I am using the seal of the Warden. Can I harvest as the Warden? No, I can't. That's okay. We got a whole nother charge. We're gonna do it up. I didn't realize that the warden was giant, and I feel like there are things that I can tweak knowing other items in this game that I'm so going to make a video where it's the largest man in Talmouth. Oh, that's funny to me, particularly because it's anyone who has the fucking seal of the warden is going to be the same size. But no one made a video of it. We're not doing the porn, people. And why are you deleting Leica's message? Guys, I want to sell Ice Blade. Some offers? What do you want to sell Ice Blade for? I actually might need an Ice Blade for my personal collection. Let me check after I Stomposaurus these losers. Alright. Ice Blade. I think I have an Ice Blade. I can't remember if there's a Ice Blade. I don't have an Ice Blade. 95. I don't know if I'm going to be in your ballpark, man. I don't. Wait. Is it an in-game item, like marketplace item, or is it a hard chain item? Hey, what do you guys call it? Is it a soft chain item if it's on the chain but not on, you know what I mean, the blockchain directly? Like, you know how Cliff was like, move all of your... Ooh, shadow stones from an enemy. 33 shadow stones from an enemy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. That doesn't normally happen. The game heard me, like, talking a little bit of shit. And it was like, shut your mouth. There's earning. Yeah, what are you trying to sell an Ice Blade for? I might consider an Ice Blade. I have to make a note to talk to Dr. Loot. Or to Cliff, actually. You guys can hear rain. I assume. Because I can hear rain. I have everything at 0. And I confirmed it all at 0. Someone also, I just randomly thought of this. Someone also told me with Streamlabs that I can set up multiple adventures. I have to figure out how, but I feel like that would be pretty cool too. Where you could pick, like, Adventure 1. Or Heists. Well, after this one, I'm gonna go warden on everybody's ass. You don't even know! Alright, yeah, but you can hear rain. I stopped allowing all of the sound effects because almost every single one of them was causing me a YouTube copyright violation. Like, it wasn't a unique one. And it was like a sound pack item, which is, like, fine, but the fact that I don't have control over it, like, even though it's... So if I go into my settings right now, we can hear the rain right now. But if I go into my settings and can, like, just go to sound, it will show that I have no sound effects on, nothing at all, no audio of any kind inside the game, and the rain will immediately turn off. But the rain already turned on. Like, I probably already got a violation from the rain. Or at least I think the rain does it too. I know that the waterfall sound effect, like in town by like the bridge you have to cross over to go to the Alchemy Bay. That was causing, like, that sound effect was causing me to lose monetization on replays. Which is like, it's like bittersweet. It's like why I've put off premium for so long. I feel weird about charging actually, like, people things, but no one actually gets, like, fuck, you just have to, like, watch an ad on a replay. But the idea that I can't monetize a replay because there's a fucking, like, yeah, because rain shows up in the game. Like, come on. That's weird and that's stupid. If the rain causes it still, I'll have to watch to see. I'll actually look at my violation emails, because I'll get about 4 for playing any music at all. But I actually, like, pseudo own the rights to them due to, like, one of my like, I don't know, like, asset suppliers. Like, I use the same company that HBO uses, Motion Array. Like, they're so good. If any content creators are out there and, like, I don't know how to make graphics, I don't know how to do transitions, I don't know how to do shit. If you pay for Motion Array has literally, like, 500 assets added every day. I don't know how much that thing has saved my ass, where it's like, I just do not want to make a unique asset. I'll tweak every asset usually that I'm actually using, but they have, like, a ton of shit I don't even use, where there's, 500,000 songs. There's 20,000, I think, transitions. I've never used a single one of their transitions, but I know they have some cool ones. But a lot of the random music that I will play will come from them. And I'll get these bullshit violations, these, like, fake flags. And then I just have to be like, fuck that, let me monetize. And I have to confirm on my Motion Array account. And then it's like, yeah, you can monetize. Necro! I didn't see you came in. My dude, how you doing, my man? I love it. The rain lasted for 30 minutes in Talmouth last night. Yeah, alright, watch though. Let me go to settings. You can hear the fucking... Let me turn the music up. You can hear the rain. I hear it. You hear it. You know what's going on. Watch. Audio. What? Inside a dungeon I can't... Oh, there it is. It's gone now. I was gonna be like, what? I can't turn it off? But it's like I'm already in violation. I didn't turn that shit on. I like, wish that I could just regularly use, the sound effects and everything. I can set it up to where I can hear it, but that doesn't help you guys. $33 shadow stones. Am I on the overseer then? Isn't it 30? Yeah. Yep. Have no fear. Spiz gains are here. Let's go. What do we got? Make a purchase at the Emporium and produce potions. Do you guys do these other ones? Like, do you have any priority in... Yeah, where it's like, make six potions. Like, do you do that? Like, if it's not going to give you a wheel spin? Is that... You know what I mean? Like, I still do it just because I feel like I'm like a tool for it. Someone sell me some raw dino ray for above market. $12.50. I want 25. Do it. Seriously, there's not one of those for sale? What the fuck? Let's try you. $5? Whatever, it still gets me my purchase. That is horrid. Yeah, but do you guys do these other ones? It's like the produce... Like, I'm not gonna do that because who the fuck cares about a torch? Eat a dick. I don't want a torch. Sounds like 25 gold. Is that what it used to be? What is it now? I haven't like even looked at a torch, I feel like, in 9 years. 100 gold. Yeah, like fuck that. I'm gonna waste my time running back and forth like an extra minute out of... I could complete like a 16th of a dungeon in that time. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's serious, you guys. Okay. If it's like pots or coal as a reward, maybe yes. If it's coal, 100%. I've gotten a weak rings from... Wait, you've gotten like a weak ring of... What is it? Vitality and reju... You've gotten one of these from doing... One of the... like bullshit afterthought ones? Crater. What a fucking boss. How much does that guy cost? What do we want? Crater. Where is that? Where's Crater? Do you guys not have these assets? Or is this like my thing fucking up? No one's selling a Crater? Alright, who do I gotta talk to? What is the multiverse of this one? Reward? What the fuck is that? Can anyone tell me about what's going on with this guy? In Warlock Pyriac's plot to control the weak and destroy the powerful dragons of the multiverse, his unsuccessful encounter had left him raw with rage. Try as he might, success had slipped through his fingers at each step. Frustrated, he tried to use the Ark to cast an eternal sleep on them all. While using the Ark to cast this volatile spell, the unbounded source of energy exploded into pieces, nearly costing Pyriac his life. Krator, the youngest of the dragons, owned a mysterious amulet that protected him from the relentless spell. He used Ark's explosion as a distraction to escape Pyriac's sinister plan. Unfortunately, during his escape, Krator lost the amulet that protected him from so much evil. He set out looking for the brave warriors to fight side by side with him. Warriors that, like him, wanted to fight evil and defend the weak. That took kind of like a side turn. There was no like fluid transition, in my opinion, from that. So the quest to find Krator's amulet, harness the Ark's power, and take revenge on the Warlock Pyriarch starts today with the spark of Rio magic. I can't buy it, though. I feel cheated at best. But I would have thought there would have been a little bit extra, like, unfortunately, during his escape, Krator lost the amulet that protected him from so much evil. Wanting to recover his unique amulet, he set out looking for brave warriors to fight side by side with him to overcome the obstacles and obtain their goal. Warriors that, like him, wanted to fight evil and defend the weak. But no, they just went right into, he lost his amulet, and he was like, then I recruited. Amulet that protected him from so much evil. He set out looking for brave warriors to fight side by side with him. For what? Failed. You missed 2 sentences. Failed, but I do want that fucking dragon. What a cool ass dragon. Who's got that dragon? You tell me about this dragon, and you send me what you need for this dragon. I was like laughing. I was reading some of the multiverse items one day, and I was like, oh, I fucking have multiverse items. Let's go check them out. And it was like the Black Dragons one, and I was like, they probably have these sick descriptions because they're multiverse items, and it's like this cool little amalgamation of one game into another game, and somehow it's going to merge. And it was like the Black Dragon was one of them, and it was like, description: Dragon Riders of Cryptomac. All right. Yep. That's true. But you have other ones where people went like hard. Where's one of the new ones that I got? I got one of the crazy dragons. I do want the dragon that shits gold, but I never meet anyone that wants to have a affordable price, I guess I would say. I do have Mike, my main man. I like this one. An avid drinker, but also a brave warrior. Mike dared to steal the only bottle of phomorphic nectar ever made. Problem is, the owner of the wine bottle turned out to be an especially vengeful goddess. Renea, the Huntress, a deity with powers that stretch across not only her realm, but all the domains in the multiverse. Like, so when I first read about the multiverse with Engine, it sucks that they didn't actually push farther for it, because what initially was a lot of these multiverse items were actually created by the Engine network and not the particular games that were actually going on. So Mike in particular was made for 5 different games, and he's usable in 5 different Engine Network games, which is why I own him, because I was like, holy shit, the longevity. That means 5 games have to do terrible for this guy to lose value, and 5 games, one of them could do really well, and it'll make this NFT worth, more money, or if not. I've lost money on Mike. I'm not going to lie. But I still support the idea of this whole thing, and that Mike was created actually by the Engine Network, where the Engine Network approached all the other games and were like, here's these things. We want to produce some multiverse items. Those games agreed or did not agree, and then some of them made their own entity items that were cross-platform. But a lot of them actually come from Engine itself, like being like, we made it, we want to connect all these networks, do you want to be a part of this? And Lost Relics was like, fuck yeah, obviously, because who doesn't want free new NFTs going on? But Sludge is one of the ones that I got. Birth from green fire. The Sludge Dragon is considered one of the fiercest beasts in all of the multiverse. Within its metallic armor and blazing inferno blasts, the Sludge Dragon has yet to know defeat. Hundreds of great armies have tried, but none have succeeded to even land a minor blow against the Sludge Dragon. But what perhaps makes the Sludge Dragon the most dangerous is its silver tongue, as it can accrue great treasures by spreading its influence through the lands. Which I also find kind of weird for Sludge. What is the other one I got? I got Stash for one of the ENG people. I feel like it was a Hitman. I thought I had 2 fucking dragons. Oh, I have Zazul. Who cares? Pets are your best friends. They'll follow you wherever you go and never grow tired. No one fucking cares. Yeah, the Mike description is pretty good. And I only read like a section of it. Like, pick your game and it's different. Like, Mike is apparently a girl in some, ambiguous in 9 of the 10 other ones. Damn, that is long, though. Aringrim Spankblaze the Third, Earl of the Neo Kattegat, the hungover lord, stealer of the Titan wine, commonly known as Mike, is likely. I should do that in the actual Blake voice. It's so stupid, but it's so great, actually. Aringrim Spankblaze the Third, Earl of the Neo Kattegat, the hungover lord, stealer of the Titan wine, commonly known as Mike, is likely the least fortunate individual in the entire multiverse. Oh, that is so funny. I don't think I ever actually noticed that he was the hungover lord. Challenge accepted, Mike. Okay? I will be way more hungover than you are. What is all right, here's one that, like, anyone, I don't know how often you guys, I have a very good time reading the encyclopedia descriptions of items. I like to play the game that it's going to matter. I know that the very OG players that I have talked to, many of them say that the description doesn't mean shit in the long run, in their experience. But I really enjoy reading the descriptions. Like, that was the lore that I was like writing. I just wanted some description of some item. Like, what's the one that I like? Fucking one of them I just love. the oh, here we go. Yeah, sign in. So there's J.R. Harton and the Beast of Talmouth Bay. That one was another one. Yeah, there was. The Fall of Severin and the Seven was the one that I was desperately trying to get into the game. And I was like, just like, doesn't even have to matter at all. Can you just like put a fake interactable like painting on the wall and just, if you interact with it, you get this story. And I desperately wanted to. That was like my next big goal for the game, was to get something that I wrote inside the game. It may happen one day, but I've been ignored every time, which is totally fine. No one asked. It's like, hey, can I play your game? Yes, you can. Cool. I wrote stuff for your game. I'm like, all right, well, like, good for you. Shut up. But Severin and the Seven, I think, is like a legit ass story. It's not like I'm writing like Spizzo the Brave. Like, you know, it's still just a random fucking thing. But I wanted Severin and the Seven to be in there. So I wrote 3 and submitted them and got a hard fucking pass on every one of them. I did get like a big thumbs up. Where it was like, thanks. Thanks for doing that. We really appreciate what you do for the game. Now, leave me alone. So, yeah. Didn't work out, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna fucking keep goddamn submitting stuff. I'm just ambitious, all right? And I want to be immortalized whether or not I am the only one who knows it in the game. Because my original plan, like, I wrote Severin and the Seven, which I've, like, read before on stream. But I did not plan on, like, I was like, if you want to use it and you end up using it, like, I won't claim it and I'll just silently give myself a pat on the back. Like, yeah, like, my story's in it. But I was like, I wasn't going to be like, everybody go read my new story that I put in. I wanted to, like, silently get into that bad boy and be like, ha ha ha, hooray for me. I got a story into Talmouth. Where the fuck did you come from? I'm trying to fish. God damn. These fucking 3-tailed dogs, dude. They're running rabid. They're running wild. It's a ridiculous thing, and I feel like Talmouth taxes should be taking care of some of this issue. Rabid packs of feral dogs running around the beach. The beach should be one of our biggest economic pulls. But yet, here we are, clearing them out. It's bullshit. Don't miss out, though, on the Space Misfits NFT. I completely blanked on which one it was. I had to check. Gives you some utility. It is a limited edition. They have not been publicly sold often. We have some. Get in on it. Exclamation point raffle. Big time, big money. Let's go. But I'm gonna keep writing some game. Maybe it'll be big time. Maybe big time will take it. I'm gonna get something I wrote into one of these fucking games. One of these fantasy games. Whether they like it or not. But I do plan on, I like started joking around when I was writing the new heist that's gonna come up. The Troll of Yoder. That's when I came up with Angia. And it's like, all right, I may make like actual standalone videos of some of these bullshit stories that I make, and like just like collect images and like motion graphic the images. Like, I'm not gonna make them all. I got way too many things on my plate to be like animating a fucking full video, but I'll read it in the ridiculous voice. I'll even change the voices for the characters. And just, yeah, release them on ANG. But ANG is where all of this stuff, like the Necromancer of Malvado, that's Malvado, that's inside ANG. Maybe one day someone will make a fantasy game and be like, I'm gonna use all of the lore and we'll make World of ANG. Like, perfect. We'll put it under my metaverse. They take it all. I still wanted to, like, I don't know. I think that I read things well on the fly. The voice of it. I really want to literally record the entire encyclopedia on Lost Relics and have an in-game option where it's like you can press play and I'll be the voice that shows up. It's like I do voiceover work. I do narration work and voice recording work. You get your whole encyclopedia for free. I'll let you own all the rights to it. All you got to do is plug it into the server and essentially assign a play button to each one of them. It's kind of a lot. It's a lot of clicking. But people pay for it. I think other people would like it. Would you guys like if you could just click on any fucking thing in the encyclopedia and instead here there would be like a play button? Like right underneath here or up here. Little play button. And then you just hear, activate this power pen to become a member for 7 days. And I read it all in this over-exaggerated woody woo voice. I'd enjoy it whoever's voice it was, in all honesty. I would love to just be able to click anything and have the description be read to me. But it's like, I'm so fucking wanting to do that, and I've recorded some of them, and my biggest like scapegoat, I haven't like ever sent Cliff any of those. I should like send him some of the better description ones, like record the shit out of like 5 and be like, I'll do this for free for every single one if you actually enable it into the game. The other option was, because I have actually recorded like 30 or 40 of them, because I actually planned on releasing them on just ANG and being like, if you want the encyclopedia read to you, like if you want that option, you can go to ANG and just go to the playlist, like, yeah, Lost Relics encyclopedia, and type in whatever item, and I'll read the entire description. But it's like, it should be in the game if I'm going to do it. Other people pay me for the voice. It's got to have some value then. It's like, I'd take anyone's voice. Winner has not been decided yet, actually. Oh, wait. Did it say it ended? It still says 2 minutes on mine. It's got to be way past. I asked, and you're pretty good at calling it out. All right, we're just going to pick one because it's actually not continuing. We are going to... Wait, am I dying? No, I'm not done. All right. We're going to pick our winner for a Space Misfits NFT, Laika. Laika, you know the deal. Please post your Discord. You are a long-time winner. You know how it goes. We got you. What do you guys want? So I'm saving Lost Relics items for Sunday and Monday. I have a shitload of NFTs, or I do have some Lost Relics items that I'd be willing to raffle, but they're not great. They're like longbows and stuff. If you guys want some longbows and such, I'm down to do those for a raffle, and we'll do faster raffles. But if you guys want NFTs, we can do those as well. We don't have the funding at this point in time because I don't have technically a active full-time job right now. And I pay for these at this point. We have some funding, but it does not go towards those things. But yeah, I've got some longbows and I have criminal katanas. And then I have NFTs. I will do whatever you guys want to be raffled. I can pick a random NFT, or we can do, like, I don't know if anyone wants longbows or criminal katanas. I've literally had them for 6+ months, and it's because I've usually paired and given them away with new player activations. Like, it'll be like an activation package is what I'll treat it as. Where I give you a longbow and a longbow raffle? All right, yeah, no, 100%. Let's go. I know there's a longbow on here somewhere. Screamies, blah, 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 blah. Kyle on the list. There's not a longbow? That's weird. All right. Let's do a longbow. I guess people do use them for bounties, right? And they're not. Nope. That was the wrong one. That got canceled. New one. Mobby. I pushed the Space Misfits one again. So, Laika, you did not enter. Oh, I was wondering why I did not have any health. And it's because I haven't been using my big boy toy. Let's go. Where's the next bitch? I'm going to fuck these people up. Oh! How do you like it when the warden fights you? I love that, the warden siege. So what happens if I use a warden and a Draco potion? To become mini warden? Or does it ignore my Draco potion? Yeah, hit me with your bullshit damage. I can't come attack you because I need the health. We're going to have to see. Does a Draco potion make me shrink as a warden, because now that you get a full-size warden, which is fucking like too goddamn shay, Cliff. I fully goddamn approve that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if a Draco potion like drops me into mini warden status, or what does it do at that point. I didn't realize that I got big with warden until, you know, I randomly used it. Though I will say, I was talking way earlier and I like stopped actually bringing up the point where I don't get to talk shit about not being like lucky in the game, even though I haven't found a lot of great items. I still claim, and I don't know about you guys, tell me if you feel differently. I will never open a warden's chest again because I have a seal of the warden. I bought that one. Oh, like for a video, the strongest man in Talmuth. I bought the seal of the warden. But for those of you who don't know, I know some of you do. I have only ever opened one warden's strongbox, and I got a Moonlit Valor. So I will never open another one in my mind because I want to maintain 100% open rate. And what else can I get? I'm not going to get another one. I mean, I could, but 100% open rate is just so much nicer sounding to me. Was that? But I can run shores in like 7 minutes out. What? Oh shit! Summit died twice yesterday. Lost a total of 430,000 gold. Dude, I feel you. I have no metric for Smack. Like, I'm the king of. How many moon jackals did I lose? Did I lose 3 or did I lose 4 moon jackals? I feel like it was 3. But I have lost a pretty penny. Oh yeah, and I need to bring a potion. Which one do I want? Yeah, it's a Draco, right? I want to see if I actually... It's a Draco, right? Resistance, brute force, no. What if I tried to do another strongest man in Talmuth? I'm gonna cook these and think. I could do a strongest man in Talmuth run. I haven't done one in a very long time, and it's not easy. And you need a boss, though. That's the biggest problem, is that bosses do not spawn very often anymore. Because I need to one-shot a boss. That's the whole point of being the strongest man in Talmuth. Imagine you get a second Moonlit Valor. Like, right? Like, that would be amazing. Like, if I did that. But with my luck in the game, I feel like my Moonlit 1 of 1 sucked the life out of my fucking my RNG. It's just like gone. I get hot garbage. Like, I'll find blockchain items and small amounts of shadow stones. Oh. The strongest man in Talmuth is a fun but fucking dicey goddamn build. Fuck it. Let's try one. If I die, I die. Alright, we're not going to bring you. We can bring a Draco juice just for the fuck of it. What is... God damn it. I don't even remember. Where's the strongest man in Chalmers? I gotta...
Actually out of beta. Rise of Kingdoms.
Better shut up. I love like the haggard graphics where it was like, I'm doing 15 minutes and then I'm done. The music is so inspiring though. $40,000 damage. I can do better. All right, here we go. Relics, Mark the True, Band of Brutality. All right, let's do it up. Let's see what we got. Let's try to do another fucking strongest man in Talmuth run. All right, Mark of the True. Oh, that is also... That's why I remember like being on my thing. We have 5 now we can use. All right, so let's put on the ones. So at the time, I have what? The Mark of the True, obviously, 10% extra damage, melee damage. We had the Band of Brutality, 5%, 5% attack speed, so you get, you know, a little more than 5%. Amulet of the Deathly Howls was like crucial to it. That thing was baller. The pumpkins. Pumpkin seed. The Peekaboo Brew was there too. I know that one was on there. Yeah. Peekaboo Brew and the pumpkin. All right, so what else do we got? We have an extra spot now. Yeah, what do you, Simon, do you have actual, Northern Neck? Oh, yeah. Well, critical. Is critical guaranteed better than a chance at a critical for one with an extra boost? Are there any other boosters? Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best. 7%. No, it's still not going to be better than. Yeah. This is going to get fucking dicey. That's for goddamn sure. All right. Let's do. Do I have Tharbors? Yeah, Tharbors. Wait, no. Does Tharbors do... No, Tharbors doesn't do more damage than Zilborn. Fucking shut up. What a loser. I'm not going to go to... Cross. Good. Alright, now what consumables was I using before? What did I have? Enhanced Melee Potion, Brute Potion. Brute Potion. Let's bring 2 of each of these. Advanced Melee. So I'll boost stacks before the 2 melee potions. Do not stack. Wait, so Brute does not boost with Enhanced? Brute will cancel Enhance? Eric, you'd actually be surprised. When I was doing this build and trying to make the, like, strongest man in Talmouth video, I got really fucking good at sitting there with no health. That reminds me, I need to bring shitty healing. Yeah. 280 healing. Wait, no, I need the one that also gives me coconuts. That's where it is. Those were my bread and butter because I got to stay under 10% or 25% health. So I need under 700 health while I'm playing. No, before discrete melee enhanced, they did not stack. Now it does, so you get an extra 10%. So it's like I should just use a brute. I'm not going to get 40% using both of them now. Because it used to stack. Draco Jawbreaker. What? What is a Draco Jawbreaker? Oh, yep. How about the Draco Jawbreaker? No, you can get brutal, enhance, and discreet now. Okay. Because they did have restrictions with that the last time I did it. We'll do 2 of each of these. And the Jawbreaker. Because I can just make some more of those. Alright. And then I don't need physical damage reduced. I do want to be a little dude. Yeah. 100%. I'm going to be a little man for a little bit. So fucking stupid. I love it. All right. We got it. We got the build. Let's go, boys. Lethal adrenaline potion. You're right. All right. We don't have the build yet. Pause it. But I want to be small. Oh, fine. I'll fucking put a lethal adrenaline potion. It's worded so poorly. I love it. Negative 50% damage, 20% movement speed, plus 20% attack damage. It's like, it should say negative 50% damage taken. It's a little weird. Oh my god, I really want to test the dynamite too, but alright, let's put one of you. We'll do one of the strongest man hits. Alright, we need to pump these on here, actually, if I recall. I need to be able to hit them. 15%, 10%, 20%, 20%. Alright. Alright. You're going in there. And then I need... I think that'll be fine. If not, I'll just teleport out. Alright, what am I risking right now? Band of Brutality. Peekaboo Brew and Pumpkin Seed. I got 3, I got 4, and I got 1. Alright. We're gold. Let's go smack some motherfuckers. Let's see how much damage we can do. Some of these mother bitches. Wait. I can bind multiple things to a single, like, so I can have like 5 things that are binded to 0, let's say. What? Is that true? Oh my God. It will you. Dude. What? Hellbringer, you're like. You're such a G. So it will use every single one of those when I hit 0. 5 slots to 0, yes. Or 20. What? Alright, well, someone has to remind me to turn that off after this, because I could see myself fucking keeping that on, but... Oh, dude. We're about to smack. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? What do I have? I got Mythic. Alright. What do you guys want? So let's go to Braun. No, Evanbrook Plains. I need fishing. Alright. We have to decide when we're going to do this. Alright, I have to... Don't kill me. Don't get me. Don't get me before I do it. Yeah. You ain't got shit, spider. Alright, you guys gotta knock me down. I need to get to 700 health. I'm gonna try to save it for a boss, but we might just like go ham on some poor individual. Yeah, get me. Yeah, alright, there we go. We got our deathly howls going on. So we're about to do boss hog damage to begin with. Ooh. I almost one-shot 2 of those little pups. This was like the nice thing about the build, though. If you... Because I'd sit there and save it for a boss. Oh my god. Oh, I wasn't able to heavy hit you. That's why. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do to one of these fools. You don't hit me. Stop it. Alright. I don't think there's going to be a boss coming around, so we're going to see how much damage we can do to this piece of shit. Alright. Alright, 10 seconds. Where'd he go? Oh, god damn it. It got hosed. I didn't realize he was going to run away. I feel like we should restart. I do like that they fucking shrink. Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's restart this. I forgot they run away. Oh. Oh. I didn't know it was going to give me all my potions and everything, man. All right. Let's go, baby. I am going to need some backups, though. And a 10 Pyrdle. I don't actually recall that doing that when I was, see instant potion use. That's a bug. What do you mean? How so? Why? Oh, we do have to wait. I guess I can go, All right, we will announce a winner, and then we will start another one, and I'm going to go have a smoke while I wait for myself to heal. But I do actually have to record the time for these ones. Let's go up. And where's our stream at? 2 hours and 47 minutes. All right. 10, 27, 29. And winter time. How we're going to do... hours, 48 minutes. Can you type? God damn. Over here, like, special editing it. All right, we do have a winner of a longbow. Gary. Big ups to Gary. You know how to do it. You have 3 minutes to post that Discord. I'm down to do another one. Like, I have a shitload of longbows. I don't think you guys understand. I got a whole bunch of them. Absolutely, buddy. If you guys want me to do, I will do another longbow. If not, I will do another NFT. Your call. Longbow or NFTs again? NFTs. What? So first one to answer. Oh, longbow. Boom. There we go. All right. We will do another longbow. Get in or miss out forever. Longbow it is. It is going live. Do your thing. I will be right back. I'm going to wait for... I got to, halfway to healing. We're going to do another strongest man. We're going to try to do a over 50,000 damage hit. I think it's very doable now. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to go have a little smoke while we recharge. Woo! Oh my god. All right. Roan, Roan, message me on Discord. Message me on Discord. You have far too many points to not get a... How the fuck do you have all of this? All right. Let's go try to hit over 50,000. Yeah, like, holy shit, do you have a lot of points. I just gotta give you a free... I was gonna give you an NFT and, like, when the, when the premium shows up next month. You just get it gifted a premium sub. Like, goddamn. You have, like, so many... How have you... You just, like, never lost gambles? Roan? How the fuck do you have that many points? Oh, yeah. All right, we got our boost. All right. All right. Oh, 55,000. 10,000 more than the strongest man in Talmouth. 55,000 hit. I like it. I like it. My God, you guys, quit trying to kill me. It's so rude. Alright, can't take damage. Gotta play it safe. Gonna give ourselves a little bit of health. I think you can get 75k. Like, I got 55. Halloween, 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 Halloween. I was going to decorate tonight. Oh boy, I need to heal. For the Halloween stream on Sunday and Monday. But I was considering just streaming me actually setting up. Went from 20 million to 2.5 million today, from 2.5 million to 40 million. You just need to gamble once in a while. Fucking A. That's also going to be something, too, that everyone's going to, need to give a little input and be helpful with, for how quickly people can actually get points and how much. Because the premium is, the premium content when we launch it next month is going to be $4.99. Which I think is the same as as Twitch. Like, I think that's how much it costs to have a Twitch membership to someone, right? Am I wrong about that? You guys know I don't do Twitch often. I've done it, I think, once. All right, yeah. The difference is that Twitch takes, what, 50% or 60%? YouTube only takes 30%. And obviously we use that funding to fund giveaways. I don't actually just pocket it. I could, but I don't. You don't hit me. And so, yeah, we're going to put all of that back into item funding. For the most part. If there's an item one of the ANG streamers needs, I'll put money from that towards that. But overall, it's going to be all giveaway items. So, yeah. But premium will also get you access to streams that... Oh, I need to heal again. Or giveaways that are not on the regular streams. Don't. I hate those guys now that they deal the 50% reduction. Like, for fuck's sake. Oh, did someone win? No, they killed him. It's usually how the necromancer goes. Alright, well, we know there's no boss. Can I go in yet? Nope. I did not think so. We have not cleared enough. I hope we make it out of this dungeon. We'll see what's what. Ugh, ran right into that. Oh, we do have another heal. All right. I think we'll be good. What do we got going right now? Oh, yeah. Another longbow. Whoa! Do you guys know how spooky the music is? I don't think you guys do. So spooky. All right. Come and get me. Now you did. I think we'll be able to get through this. Who's next? Come and get me. Oh, you little dirtbag. I didn't realize you were a mage. Let's just do it. Oh, I got interrupted with my peekaboo? What a bunch of bullshit. Let me make more points. Get it. Dominate. Facilitate. Aggregate. What do we got? Washer 1. Oh my God, we got some big money gambles going on, and I fucking like it. I like your guys' styles. I like your moves. We do have a longbow winner, though. I don't know if you guys actually care or want to hear, but I mean, I guess we should probably do it. Are there any other weird builds? I'll do another weird build if anyone wants me to do some rando. But we do have ourselves another winner. Let me get this all set up over here. We'll do a little copy and paste for you. Our time is 3 hours. 12 minutes. All right. Winner. Leica! Big ups, big money. You know how to do it. Please post your Discord. The timer has started. But again, we'll do another one. Do you guys want another longbow? Or do you want a... Do you guys want an NFT? Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you. Change my key bindings. Thank you so much for reminding me. Another longbow. Let's go. We'll do, you know what? I have a bunch of them. Let's do 2 very short longbow raffles. We'll give away 2 more longbows. But I do need Leica to post their Discord. You won. Big money. Let's go. You have 1 minute, 40 seconds. If not, we're going to pick another one for the longbow. Ruh-roh. Let's do you two, and where's that fucking lantern? I need about one of these lanterns over here at, Alright, let's do... Where do we want to go? Let's go to wait. No, I need fishing, so we'll go shore away. But we're going to go transcendent. Arkers, fact. Krong, fact. We're going to keep our Zilborn, because it's just a fucking wrecking crew. Gonna pop that bad bitch on there. Obviously, we're gonna do Harvester, Pumpkin. We're gonna definitely do the Hydrosphere, and then I feel like Moonlit, right? That's the other, I could do a damage one, but I don't really want to risk it. So, that's feeling pretty solid. Harvester, Pumpkin, Hydrosphere, Moonlit, Arkers, and Evanbrook. It's a lot of healing. You know what? Like, I guess I'm gonna keep it on the mentality. Wait, did we get a post? You guys hear it? It's over. I'm so sorry, Leica. JMeyer! Leica! What the fuck? You literally won and missed it by like 10 seconds. Why you gotta make me be that person? Sapphire! Guess who's the winner chicken dinner? Sapphire! Like you won, and then the 3 minutes came up. What? You posted twice? I looked. The thing didn't say that you did. Like has won a longbow. Simon posted. Royne, Robert, Royne, Simon, Robert. I Eston. I posted like you won. Is it doing that weird fucking thing again? I'll give it to you both, like both of you. I got more than enough. So, like post your Discord again, I guess. I don't know why some people are able to post. Like do you need it? 'Cause that could go to other people. Yeah, look. It records what you guys post when you're the winner. It does not say. You know what? Because I have a bunch, we're going to allow it. We are going to allow it. Let me do this. A little bit of that. A little copy of that. A little get rid of you. All right. We're going to allow that one. I know we've had issues in the past about this being a thing. But yeah, we're just going to allow that one. On the other side, it's Leica. Yeah, like maybe you do need to post the my Discord is. For some reason it was not appearing with that, but that's not a big deal. So you're still good. We're giving away, how many have we done so far? 3. So we're gonna give away 5 longbows. We've given away 3. We are gonna do one more giveaway for a longbow, but we're gonna have a double winner. So, but I will say for this one, Leica, Sapphire, and Gary, all of you guys should enter. But if you win and you've already won a longbow tonight, I'm going to give you an NFT that isn't available yet. So enter in. But I would like to spread the wealth of longbows, of longbowage, if you will. So if you win, and I hope you do, you're not going to get a second longbow, but you will get a NFT that no one else can get right now from ANG. We have a whole new batch of NFTs, Halloween ones and stuff like that, that are not available to be given away yet. So you'll get something cool. So if they win when I do the double pick, I will then be like, they won, they're going to get an NFT. We're going to still give away 2 longbows. There'll be 2 more people that have not won anything that will get stuff tonight. All right, let's shore away it up. Shore away. Also, anyone who does not know, we are doing a pumpkin carving contest this weekend on the ANG Discord. If you carve a pumpkin, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be about ANG. obviously the ANG people, like the ANG streamers are the ones voting on them. So the winner will not be decided by me. It'll be decided by a majority rule. But it can be anything. Do your best, do your worst. You can get yourself, like right now we have $20. I may be able to do 50. I have to find out, Saturday, this weekend, if a check came in. But you will also get 5 NFTs. Like, you'll get the full ANG NFT package. Every NFT that has been specifically made for ANG, you will get as well. And, it's the Bad Bears collection. And it's legit. They're really cool. And actually, I can't guarantee this will happen, but I bet you I can make it happen that we will, if you win the pumpkin carving contest, we can make a Pumpkin King NFT of you. I think that's pretty cool too. I don't see why we can't do that. But yeah, if you are not a member of the ANG Discord, be sure to hit me up, hit up Jay Meyer, hit up any of the streamers, and they can give you an invite to the Discord if you don't already have one. If you haven't been on there and you want to get in on it, it's the SpizX or #0755 for myself. I will post it again here in a second. But yeah, get in on it. You can get some free shit. I mean, who doesn't want free NFTs and money? I mean, right? Like, sounds pretty nice. I want some free NFTs and money. Jay Meyer is not even allowed to enter those things. He's in here, showing his support, but he can't do it. But he still supports it. He's waiting for the Jay Meyer will be allowed, and he officially heard it here, when and if Arkers ever gets raffled, Jay's allowed to enter. Only Jay, though. I can't enter. Petty can't enter. Hitman can't enter. I can't enter. Only Jay. Just because he fucking deserves it. He opened 100 goddamn bounties and got jack and shit. 100 bounty chests, one stream. He deserves it. But if you love Jay Meyer, if you love PettiFogger, if you love Hitman the Third, if you love Brizzy, any of the ANG streamers, you want to tune in on the 30th and the 31st. We're going to be giving away all of those for the first mass time. We'll be picking multiple winners every time that we pick a winner. I want 50 NFTs at least going out each day. So there's a shitload of stuff that you guys could win. We're not going to have as many Lost Relics items. But, like I said, I'm in between contracts. Times are a little rough, We're repairing the home and getting ready to sell it. Once we sell it, though, I'll convince my wife. I'll be like, we should probably spend $100,000 of our home, like selling our home onto NFTs to give away. I don't think that she'll think that's a bad idea. it probably won't, go over at all. But I will guarantee that we'll do at least, like, when I sell my home, I'm totally down to do like a $500 giveaway pool. Not that one person's gonna get $500, but we'll spread the wealth out. But I will 100% will do a little celebration. I sold my home, woody woo. I sold my home and bought more debt. Let's go. But the new home, it's going to be so sick. I'm going to do like a whole tour video of it. I literally will have my entire current home's square footage to make an entire studio. Like, I can't fucking wait. Like, I'm going to be a one-stop shop. Like, audio recording, video recording, streaming, editing, all these different fucking positions that are just going to be so easily pivoted. And I have all the gear for it. I think I only need to, I was like doing out the math the other day. It's like, I literally think that I can make an entire full purpose studio of really good equipment. Like, because, like I got the Shure, I got the fucking Logitech Brio, like I got DSLRs, I got shitloads of lenses, I got mounts, I got stands, I got equipment everywhere. I literally only need to spend probably $300 to $400 to fully finish an entire studio. Like, the biggest thing that I'm lacking is literally a green screen, and then I just need to buy one more mobile wall. Because I ordered a bunch of mobile walls. So it's like I'll have all like, because in my, I don't know if you noticed in the background, there's like a checker on the wall in between. Like, you can barely see much of my background. But the checkered is like my entire office is wall to wall sound panels everywhere. Like, even in the most unnecessary position. I even have sound panels behind my goddamn monitor. That makes no sense whatsoever. The monitor is blocking the sound. It's not going to do anything with the sound panel behind it. But I got it. It's just because you can buy them in bulk. But it's going to be so cool. Like, I have 1,300 square feet to just play and make and do things. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. Jay Meyer is going to, like, we have more than enough room. Jay's going to move in eventually. I'm going to trick him. I'll be like, come visit. He'll be like, oh, that's awesome. And I'll be like, I'm going to slash his tires. I'll be like, oh, shit. Looks like you got to stay until we get these tires fixed. And then I'm going to, take the starter out of his car. And I'll be like, I don't know what happened. Dude, it's dangerous. It's dangerous in this town. But we're moving from the city to the quote-unquote city. The half city that we live in to a blue-collar suburb outside of Detroit. So it's like our home is worth half of the value of the home we're moving into, and the place that we're moving into already is twice the fucking size. More than twice. Almost four times the size as the place we have. It's going to be so cool. I'm going to have like 10 cameras set up for no reason at all. I'll just be like hitting the stream deck and you guys are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? It'll be like transition. Because I can. I'm so pumped though. I'm so excited to not share walls with people. It's a fucking nightmare. A&G Mansion. You know it, Jay. Doing the A&G Mansion starting in the high-octane city of Belleville. Belleville, Michigan. Twist my arm already. I'm up for adoption. You can be part of our family. We'll be like, this is Jay. We have a new little roommate. His name is Jay. He's a little shy. Don't worry though. He's legit. Are you gonna Stephen King on J Meyer? I'm not gonna invite him in and like murder him if that's a Stephen King, but if we did live together, like obviously I'm gonna pull pranks on him, and I would assume he would do the same. But Jay could also, that's the fucking glory of it too, is like the place that we're at, like literally Jay would have like 400 square feet to be able to do whatever he wanted in the studio area as well. It's a stupid amount of room. It was like the point where at our current place, like we are running out of room for the shit that I don't want to throw away or my wife doesn't want to throw away. Because you never know when you're going to need it, even though you're probably never going to need that type of shit. But it's like we have too much room at the next place. There's 4 fucking guest rooms because we have no use for them because I'm building the studio in the basement. Who needs that? No one. Not a single goddamn person, but we have it because we fucking can. Woody woo. I'm pretty excited. If you haven't gotten in, though, we have double pick longbow after this. 2 more winners. If you don't get in, you won't get picked. How many do we got in here? Oh, we got 19 people in. Also, if you haven't already given a thumbs up to the stream, please do. It takes 1 second for you, and it helps us out a bunch. And if anyone hasn't been tuning in, check out I think you guys will actually like them. I understand a lot of the A&G videos in the past have all been, like showcasing some game or showcasing some metric in blockchain, and it's kind of like it's not for everyone. Everybody fucking loves memes. Go to A&G's YouTube and look at the catalog of shorts. There's over 80 shorts in there that are all tailored to blockchain or gaming or both. Please go show the support. I will say, though, our usual metric for A&G's website has been we would get around 6.5 to 8,000 viewers. That was the most that we got, 8,000 before the shorts. October, we've gotten 250,000 unique viewers to the channel. Like, fucking A. Jay, did you? Isn't he awesome? Thank you for rating him, by the way. But isn't he great? Like, Rob's my fucking dude. He's the man. He's a gateway. There's so much access that comes via him. And, he's like our people. Like Jay, yeah. He's guess where his time zone is? He's a Midwestern person. people from the Midwest are just all agreeable. I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, they're fucking phenomenal. All right, we got 2 minutes to burn. Let's produce a couple fucking. Let's go make those stupid potions. And then we're gonna pick 2 winners. We got longbows for days. 50,000 longbows are going out today. I'll tell you outside of the stream. Not to be weird, but it's not my location to tell publicly. You get it. What the fuck is the recipe for the... what do we got? 38, 8. 8, 8, 16. All right. Wait, where the fuck did that... Where'd that potion go? What do I need? Efolia. Oh, there it is. All right. Ring. 6 of you. God damn it, I didn't even look at the other one. 6 ask foil. Yep. And 6 of the big boys. Also, anyone who didn't get to have the pleasure of meeting Frigid Phoenix, he is one of the main contacts at Metalcore. And Jay, I assume you're still here. I talked to him today on the phone for like an hour, and I am just going to have... What is the problem? Oh, brought the wrong thing. I am gonna have him. I talked to him, kind of being like, "What the hell is the deal with everybody not being activated?" For metalcore, and he told me kind of what was going on over there. And so we are like, I was like, can we circumvent this issue that he brought up? And he was like, yeah, I will just send you 4 activation codes. And we will deal with the logistics later. So he's going to send me your login codes. So all you have to do is like register on the website, and then I will give you a code that will give you access. Yeah, Leica actually, when I was talking with him, I sent him a longbow and a criminal katana and an activation. And so me and him are going to do a intro play-in stream on Sunday or Monday. And so we'll do part of the big event where we're going to bring in Frigid Phoenix into the fold of Lost Relics. I hope everyone will be there. Like, you know, you're going to be able to win like cool items and stuff. We will have Lost Relics items that are great that you're able to actually win on the 30th and the 31st. But we'll also be welcoming a very awesome, cool new member who has a decently large reach of community. So I figure via him we'll get at least 50 new players, which I think is a decent amount for the way that Lost Relics has been lately. Yeah, you have joined. Cuz you're going to like you're going to be my man on On the 30th and the 31st, if you, yeah, because those are normally your stream days too. So we're going to do our normal thing, but we're going to be doing big giveaways. Yeah, Robert, there will be, good tier Lost Relics items that are given away, from past events and whatnot. So I think we have, let me double check on the list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There'll be at least 20 Lost Relics items that we'll give away. But then we will also be giving away a large number of Bad Bears NFTs that have never been available to the public. So you get NFTs and you'll get items. But yeah, Jay's going to be there. I'll be there. We're going to have Frigid Phoenix. We're going to do a little day one tutorial with him. If anyone, I would love for anyone that's experienced to, be in the chat as well. If we're missing something and not telling him about something, let's hook him up. We want to make a really good impression for Frigid Phoenix when he's first checking out the game, because there's a lot of players that can come via him into the space. And he has a large community that really enjoys him playing Diablo. So this is kind of a perfect situation, in my opinion. Like, we can really capitalize and help out the community as a whole and just get some new people into the game. But we do have 2 winners. Let me set this up here. What are we at? 3 hours. 44 minutes. All right. Our first winner. Washer, Frigid Phoenix is a decent sized streamer, but he has fucking huge connections into large streamers, like 500,000 followers and up. Like, he's this big gateway, and he's going to be playing Lost Relics for the first time with us. Not like obviously with us, but he'll be playing with us in that sense, and we'll be like chirping and telling him what to do. And I want everybody part of the Lost Relics community to be as helpful as fucking possible, because he's going to bring in a large number of people, in my opinion, just by proxy. But we have 2 winners. Who's getting our first longbow? Simon! Big money, Hellbringer, let's go. You know the deal. Please post your Discord. I'm going to wait till I announce the second person. The timer's going to work for both of you guys. The second person is Black Menace Mafia. Big ups. Let's go. Timer has started. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Roan, remember to hit me up on Discord. I got stuff to send your way. All right. I got Simon's big congrats. All I'm waiting on is Black Menace Mafia. And yeah, Roan, I'll tag you here. Oh, you know it. I know you guys know that I have your stuff, but rules are rules. Yes, Roan, hit me up on Discord. I got shit coming your way because you have way too many fucking points for us to be wiping them in 2 days. Like, I didn't think anyone could have gotten that many points. That's fucking amazing. All right. I'll put you on the hit up list here. I'm going to put the note as has too many ANG points to not give something. All right, we are going to call it. I got to do some editing. I got to make a shitload of memes. Like a shitload of memes. I got to make like 60 of them. I got to get through at least 10 days. 20 days in November here. So I don't have to fucking worry about it. I keep doing like 8. And it's like, cool. I bought myself 2 days. Great. Who cares? So I'm going to be dealing with that. Who do we have on right now? Do we have any ANG people on Twitch? And Frigid isn't even on Twitch. All right. Is there a Lost Relics person streaming that I don't know? Sapphire. Let's fucking go. One of our winners tonight, everybody. I am ending. I can't raid. I'm on YouTube. I can't raid. It sucks. But I just posted a link. Get your ass on over. Support one of our fellow Lost Relics streamers. There's no one on ANG on. There's no Frigid Phoenix on right now. But there is Sapphire. So as always, go over there. Show some love. I'll be in there. I'll be chatting a little bit up in the chat. But I got editing to do. I got, duty calls. We got to keep the ANG machine rolling. Much love. I will see you guys in there. Thank you for tuning in. I know we didn't do a big crew one, but you know what? I think it worked out just fine. I will see you guys on Sunday for sure, though. Don't miss. We got the pumpkin carving contest. On the 31st, on Monday, at the end of the night, we'll announce the winner of that one. We'll do a little public review. You guys don't necessarily get to vote, but, we'll do voting in front of you guys. We'll see what's what. So this is the end for now. I may do it up in a little bit, but I have so many videos to make for ANG. I got to end it right now so that I can go really hard and do, a 6 or 8 hour stream on Sunday and Monday. But head on over, support our boys on Twitch, Lost Relics people, Sapphire, let's go. Much love. I will see you guys on Sunday. If you need invites to the Discord, if you need invites to the pumpkin carving contest, any details you need, obviously always hit me up. And if you've won in the past and you didn't receive your item, I don't know that there's a problem until you tell me. So please hit me up. If you did not get your item, usually take about like a week to 2 weeks at max. If you don't get it in a week, hit me up. Much love to everybody. I will be collecting everybody's data. I'm pretty sure I have everybody's data of that one today. But if not, you will hear from me. All the best. Much love. And as always, you guys, happy fucking hunting. I'll see you on Sunday. Let's go.